Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. We're going to dive into the message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Scorpio. And as I'm doing this reading, we are embarking into the territory of the full moon in Scorpio, squaring Pluto. Quite intense, not for the faint of heart. Also, Jupiter and Uranus conjunction, still very active and reactivating or keeping the Aries eclipse energies active. Mercury still in retrograde as I'm doing this reading. They are timeless. However, keep in mind they are general messages as well. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. All right, Scorpio. What is the message for Scorpio, please? Okay, we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So for any of you who are revisiting or are still in the stages of grief from a loss, whether it be a person or an identity, something you identified with, such as a job, a career, a title. Maybe your kids are grown up and leaving for college, empty nest syndrome. It's the grief process, and we want to honor that process and appreciate what we've had, the time we've had, the experiences that we've had. Let's keep going for Scorpio. Whether this is someone or something that you have recently lost. Lost is not really the best word, but there's a change. There's a new path, a new trajectory. Or whether this is further in the past, yet you're finally catching up with the emotions of the stages of grief. The Tower. Uranus energy, sudden eruptions, sudden changes, sudden shakeups, sudden realizations. It's electric. It is pulling the rug out from under you or pushing you out of a comfort zone. In one way, shape, or form. Yes, when we experience great changes in our lives, especially the fixed sign, Scorpio, you would be one, it's very difficult to accept the changes. Okay. For many of you, this is also a sudden realization or understanding, deeper, deeper wisdom, deeper lesson, deeper realization of maybe a past version of you who juggled too much, who was able to multitask and take care of, bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan type of energy. Doing it all. Except when you're doing it all, who are you doing it for? Most of the time, we're doing things for others. And that's what we end up recreating over and over and over and over again. Where's the time for the self? You find yourself left with something's missing in my life, and I don't know what. But that something is you. Scorpio. You may give and give and give. This could be to family, to community, to your job. But what are you giving? Are you depleting yourself? What are you realizing here? For many of you, this is this grief process of now finally having more time for yourself. Are you actually doing something for yourself? Or are you still looking out there of like, what can I do? What can I do to help? What can I do to prove myself? What can I do maybe even to make money? Eight of Materials could be, you know, I juggle so many different jobs or so many different roles. Tell me about the Tower for Scorpio. Oh my goodness, we have the Tower and Judgment. Wow. This doesn't happen very often. The Tower, and Judgment. I have the chills all over. This is a big change, huge, and it is spiritual. It is linked to your spiritual awakening, Scorpio. Embrace the change. I'm hearing embrace the change. Good things are coming. Wow. Tell me about Eight of Materials. What you had been doing, how you had been operating, the old way was something that was instilled in you, passed down from generation to generation, a belief system about how you need to work, how you need to be, how you need to operate. Yeah. Wow. Give me one more for the Magician. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So, Scorpio, for some of you or many of you, there could be a lot of other people kind of battling for your attention. And in the past, you may have actually given so much of yourself. And now with this awakening, with this sudden realization, your ability to say, no, I've got my boundaries. So other people around you, whether it be family, loved ones, co-workers, are left to fend for themselves. They're going to realize at some point, and it doesn't matter, this is not part of your path, but the importance of your role in their lives, in whatever you have been doing, which was actually stuff that they should be doing for themselves. Now that you're no longer doing for them what you did, they're like bees that are so, like the nest got swarmed up and they're just, and here you are left, Scorpio. Back off. Step away. This is no longer mine. This is not mine to worry about, but with love, not like, what happens when you give people their power and their energy back to them to do what they need to do for themselves? You begin to manifest a new start, a new opportunity for yourself. Now I can take my time, my energy, my focus, and put it towards something that is new for me, but not fully new with a page. But now you're like, what can I do with this? Just looking out to the world. Like, wow, there's a lot more seems like you had been in a bubble, sort of like a bubble, an energetic bubble that got popped. Overall, we have the Hermit, and I know why. With so much energy swarming around you, Scorpio, maybe even asking for you to come back or help or whatever, it is time to just go into solitude, shut off your phone, shut off everything, meditate, sit with yourself, let everything settle, okay? We're going to get you one last message here. Okay. From the Shamanic Healing Oracle. Some advice for you. If you're liking the video so far, Scorpio, please don't forget to click the like button below the video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Oops. And feel free to comment. I do love to read all of your comments. Advice for Scorpio, please. And you probably feel the pressure of all the other energies that you used to be involved in, or maybe a little too deeply involved in. You might even still feel the responsibility. This is why the Hermit is so important right now. Below that, sorry, 9 of Cups. Your happiness, your joy. Put the focus on yourself, Scorpio. It will all start to make sense. If you've got the Tower and Judgment, things are starting to make sense. Now just let the energy settle, because we are moving into a whole new new chapter, new paradigm. Things will settle. Thank you. We have stripping illusions. So when we're in this codependency pattern, people-pleasing pattern, we're not aware of it. We think we're just doing our job. We think we're just playing our role. We're doing the right thing. Yet when you find yourself depleted over and over and over again, and where's your support, right? It doesn't come by very easily, does it? Because you completely are giving your resources, which is your time, your energy, your focus, away. So let's read it from the book. The lotus flower is a funny plant. It flourishes in the muck and mud. Apparently, in spite of the muck of its birth, beautiful petals open up layer after layer, revealing more and more of its inner beauty. You are being called to strip away illusion after illusion from your life. You are being asked to enable your true essence to shine through. Allow layer after layer of false beliefs, cluttered thinking, unfulfilled relationships, chaotic environments to go by the wayside, to reveal the perfect essence of your core self. This process is challenging at best. We tend to hold on to the illusions we have created, thinking they kept us safe. All they really do is blind us to our true beauty and natural potential. This card is calling to you to look your truth in the face and not let illusions cloud your view of the true beauty of yourself and others. So, Scorpio, this is part of the grief process also, because maybe this is how you've operated for such a long time that you didn't know any other way. And now that is changing. And for when you change, others change, and a lot of people don't like change, especially when they have to shift their time and focus and energy on something that is actually their responsibility to do at this point. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that you found this to be helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.